welcome to the Egham area. Now what we have here, and it has one of my original QR code stickers on that still works, is we have a wall saw style lock here, and all the kids love throwing all their rubbish and junk in here, which I've cleared out. My concern is they're going to stick needles and drugs in here. So what I did this morning was I took all of this off, because this was locked. I took all of this off, I took the levers out, I put all the levers back together again with the bolts sticking out just enough so it could be manipulated with a wire. So the plan was I was going to shut this and I was going to lock this so that the roll mail could get into it if they ever needed it, but the kids could not. So after taking this apart on the street and gladly not having anybody call the cops, telling them I was trying to nick something, I had this perfectly aligned so that it could either be locked or unlocked to secure it and keep it safe from the kids. But as you will see later in the video, it did not go according to plan, but we'll go upstairs and we'll look in the workshop and I'll show you what I was actually doing and what we came up against. Okay, so without further ado, we'll go to the workshop. Now, welcome back to the workshop, and as you could see by the earlier video, we were looking at the red Royal Mail kind of storage box, which had a lock almost identical. This is a 7-lever wall saw lock, so the other lock was almost identical, but of course the levers were slightly different. But for illustration purposes, this is basically the same thing with the same effect. Now, what I wanted to do, as I'm doing here, is as somebody had locked the box but the door was open, people were putting all sorts of rubbish and nonsense, and dog walkers are sticking their poop bags in it and all sorts of nasty nonsense. And I was concerned that because there's a school right next door to me, that people were going to start putting drugs and other sort of nasty stuff in it. So as you can see here, I've put this just so the bolt is neither locked nor unlocked, so it can be manipulated either way. So it is in fact Schrodinger's lock, if you're a nerd. Now what I wanted to do, as I'm doing here, is put all of these levers back in place on the other lock, and then I was going to shut the door, and as I'm going to demonstrate here, I was going to use a wire to lock the door once and for all, because I don't have the key. Okay, so as my original plan, I put the levers in place so that the lock can be locked or unlocked, and I will demonstrate what I was hoping to do with the Redbox. And shortly we will go down to the Redbox and I will show you the problem I was up against after taking the time and the effort to take it off, take it apart, sort out the levers, put it all back together again. So my master plan was to take the lock, secure it back onto the door. This would be the keyhole, so I will put the wire in and I would simply flick it across just like that, and then the lock would be locked and the door would be secure, and Royal Mail would have their box back and the druggies would have no reason to or ability to get in there and nick something. But of course it never goes quite as easy as that, so let us adjourn to the outside and I will show you, once I had done this, what I was up against. Ha, I didn't anticipate that. I was going to shut it and lock it. Right, so welcome back. You joined me today with no internet. I called this a windsaw lock, I think, on the video. It's actually a wall saw lock. My apologies, don't berate me. I got it slightly wrong. It's a 7-lever lock. It's almost identical to the one in the red post office box. And using this wire, that's all I used. Once I'd put the levers in place, it could be popped open or popped lock. This is obviously how small the wire is. It's like the length of my pinky finger tab. So the idea was, and you can do this as well, so I'm hoping you're learning from this, that if you have access, you can obviously unscrew it, take it off, take the back off, sort out the levers, get it into a half locked state, put it back on, and you can either use the wire to pop it locked or unlocked. Could be useful for a customer. You never know when a customer may need you to do that, and you have access to that if you cannot yet pick these locks, like me. Unfortunately, as the video shows, nothing ever goes to plan, and obviously the Royal Mail box, the door wouldn't shut because it's rusted, it's bent. I tried lifting it up, I tried a crowbar to bend it in so that I could force it into the gap, and I tried every which way but loose, but I found in the end, even pulling on it, it felt like I was going to rip the Redbox off the post. And chances are some nosy neighbour will be calling the cops, telling them I'm trying to break into the box or trying to rip it off. So I've left it in its original state, the lock's still on there, it's now in the unlocked position. There's no point having it in a locked position. I've cleared all the rubbish out, there's nothing I can do. But hopefully, this little video will show you what you're up against. As I say, maybe if I check the door on the box actually shut first, then maybe I would have saved myself half an hour fiddling around and messing around. But I've made a video for you. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Keep it positive, keep it nice. Negative and rude comments will be deleted. So keep it real, keep it nice. See you again.